Welcome back to the Kennedy Report. I'm Kennedy Hall. Big news today. You've probably heard about the situation in Russia. It's heating up. I'm not really sure what's going to happen. Depends on who you talk to. It's quite a quagmire of a situation. Some people believe in one side or the other, but to be honest, it looks like, at least in my opinion, that we're entering into some sort of, I don't know. Well, I don't want to use the term World War II. In World War II, it was much clearer sort of who the enemy was. Regardless of the terrible things that the various politicians have done, including Vladimir Putin, he's not the greatest guy on earth, it seems. It does seem like there's a lot of history behind this, and it's almost more complicated like World War I, but that's just my 2 cents of the matter. In any case, something striking has happened, however. The Ukrainian Catholic bishops. So if you're not aware, Ukraine is a country that has an Orthodox history, but it also has a Byzantine or Byzantium Eastern Catholic tradition, as well as a Roman Catholic tradition. In any case, there's an article that I'm looking at here from LifeSite News, a colleague of mine, Michael Haynes. He broke the story. Kudos to him. And it says the Roman Catholic bishops of Ukraine have asked Pope Francis to consecrate Russia and Ukraine to the Immaculate Heart of Mary as requested by Our Lady of Fatima to bring an end to the current conflict. This is quoted from them. In a short appeal released the morning of Ash Wednesday, that's today, hence the ashes on my forehead, the Roman Catholic bishops in Ukraine addressed Pope Francis directly, urging him to complete the consecration of Russia as Our Lady of Fatima requested so many years ago. Clearly, they don't believe the consecration has already happened. If they did, I mean, we're not talking about the traditionalist bishops of Ukraine. The Eastern Catholic churches have been touched in many ways by the modernism and things that we've seen in the Western church. They're not immune to it. The liturgy is usually better, but they're not immune to the theology and those sorts of things. They've happened, okay? You just talk to anybody who's in an Eastern Orthodox or Eastern Catholic church. I mean, I believe it was the Patriarch of Constantinople was the head of the Green Movement and, talking about global warming and things. These things have not, no one's really missed these things. So it's not as if this is some sort of group of traditionalist and quote unquote schismatic bishops or something. This is just bishops of Ukraine, and they're there and they know what happened. The letter reads, Holy Father, in these hours of immeasurable pain and terrible ordeal for our people, we, the bishops of the Episcopal Conference of Ukraine, are spokesmen for the unceasing and heartfelt prayer supported by our priests and consecrated persons, which comes to us from all Christian people, that your holiness will consecrate our motherland and Russia to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Responding to this prayer, we humbly ask your holiness to publicly perform the act of consecration of the Sacred Immaculate Heart of Mary of Ukraine and Russia as requested by the Blessed Virgin in Fatima. May the Mother of God, Queen of Peace, accept our prayer. Regina Pacis ora pro nobis. Some of this has been translated into English, so if some of the grammar seems a little bit different, well, it's just a Google translation of their thing. So they even published a suggested act of consecration of Ukraine to the Immaculate Heart, which they encourage to be said privately after Mass. Anyway, the point is, this is big news. I have no idea what's going to happen. Providence is a funny thing, but it seems to me that it's no longer some sort of fringe theory that the consecration hasn't happened, and now we have the bishops of Ukraine asking for it to happen. Could this be? Is God using the sort of Russian invasion as a chastisement for the consecration? I have no idea. But exciting times, although very troubling. I guess we'll wait and see. So let's pray for the consecration of Russia to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. Our Lady did ask that Russia be consecrated. They're asking for Ukraine and Russia. I don't think it matters if you add someone. I don't know. But the problem is that the consecration in the past has just always been general to the world or to entrust or something like that. But this is specifically mentioning Russia. So we will see. It might be. I mean, God's providence is a crazy thing. It could be that Pope Francis, not the likely candidate, is the one to bring about such a unlikely occasion. I don't know. We will see. Stay tuned, pray your rosary, and hope that things turn out the way that they should. Until next time, I'm Kennedy Hall. God bless.